there, I'm Eve from Mystic Rainbow Tarot. Thank you for tuning in today, and I'm about to do another reading, but before I do, I'd just like to take this opportunity to say thank you to everyone who's subscribed, liked and commented in the past, and welcome to all the new subscribers for this channel. I really do appreciate you all, and I wouldn't be where I am today without your support, so thank you very much. And now we're going to go to the table and see what we can find out. Hi again. So I'm at my table now that I do my readings on. So this is a paid for reading on JUNG HYUN SHIN, and I would just like to say thank you to my subscriber who paid for this reading so that everyone could watch it, and I really appreciate that she's allowing this reading to be shared. So I think we should all thank her, because this is a really good thing when someone does this and everybody gets to share this reading. So she is a very nice person, obviously, so thank you very much for sharing this reading with everybody. So now I'm just going to shuffle the cards, and we have a question. So the first question is, what is their relationship? Is it a romance? And are they trying to keep it a secret? So how could we describe their relationship? Is it a romance? What sort of relationship are they in? And are they keeping it a secret? So what type of thing is the relationship? Is it a romance? And are they trying to keep it a secret? So messages that we're allowed to know about their relationship. Is it a romance, and are they trying to keep it a secret? So we have the Four of Wands and we have the Moon. So what I'm getting is they are in a romantic relationship, and with this Moon card, this represents a secret love affair. So that's what they're in. So there are things in the shadows with this Moon card, and these things that are in the shadows have not yet come to light, because I feel he doesn't want any more criticism. They want to keep this private because of things that got leaked about his previous relationship. And with this Four of Wands card in the reading like this, it is a good sign, as it means he finds comfort when she's around him, and he would rather have her around than not. And he does see her as a long-term potential partner. So it's early days. He is serious about her, you know, genuine about her. So let's go on to the next question now. So the next question is, what are their feelings for each other? So please tell us how they feel about each other. What are their feelings for each other? Any messages about their feelings for each other? are they feeling now about each other? What do they think and feel about each other? Shin Hye-sun and Kim Young. What are their feelings about each other? So let's see how they feel about each other. So the first card we have is the World. That's a nice colourful card. And I feel this relates to him, and he literally thinks the world of her, and he sees her as the whole package. He thinks she's wonderful and a great support to him. And you can see it in the card. This is like in his imagination, he's seeing her and she means the world there. I feel like these two have a lot of respect for each other, and that's always good in a relationship of any sort. And there is so much more to discover about each other, and both have this inner wealth. It's like a deep appreciation for each other. So he feels they complete each other, and also he feels they make each other feel whole. And he does have feelings of love for her, and he has an interest in deepening this or making more of this, but he knows he's got to pace himself because of all the drama that's happened to him in his past relationship. So next we have the Ace of Cups. So I think this card represents her feelings for him, and she does feel a lot for him. So she has feelings for him too, and it is feelings of love for him as well. So they got feelings of love for each other. So this card means intimacy and deeper feelings, and also she has a lot of compassion for him and his past problems. So she's actually a great help to him. So he feels fortunate that she's come into his life at this time, and it's at a time when he needs her. So this is a new beginning for them. So they've moved from friendship, and they did have a friendship for quite a while, and their friendship started to become deeper and their connection stronger. So it's like a whole new feelings relationship for them now, a whole new start of something. It's like blossomed. I feel like she has a lot of unconditional love for him. So there is love and hope here, but it is a new romance at the moment. And I'm just going to shuffle the cards again, and there's another question to answer. So this question is, when will he be healed enough to come back? So when will Kim Young be healed enough to come back? Messages we're allowed to know about his healing, please. When will he be healed enough to return? So I'm taking it hasn't returned much, because or at all, because I don't know what's happened with him, you know, lately. I don't know. So So when will he be healed enough to return? When will he be healed enough to return? So let's find out what the cards say. Let's move things over again. So first we have the Hermit. So I see now that he's taken some time out because he needed to heal and get a better understanding of his life. So this has been a very personal time for him. And I feel that Jae-sung let him know that he's not alone and that she'll always be there for him, because he has been very upset in the past and insecure about his career when all the drama was going on. He kind of felt abandoned and let down because he felt he wasn't given any protection against the press and all their gossip about him. So he was disappointed that things turned out the way they did. And the messages I'm receiving are the way he feels right now. He'd rather come back next year because he wants to let things die down, all the gossip die down. And he needs this time to heal as well. So it's going to be more like 2022 when he returns. And that's on the energy now, the way he feels now. So next we have the Seven of Cups. So I see that he is looking at his options, as you can see in the picture. There's the guy, and these cups are all his different career options. So he has many choices, and there are still people that want to work with him, but he does know there's a time limit, because when you're a big actor and you're famous, directors and people most want to work with you when you're still well known. So he's doing some quick thinking, but he's looking at what would be his best interests. And he also doesn't feel that everybody has his best interest at heart. So he's going to choose carefully. And I do think that Shin Hye-sun will help him with that, because she does have his best interests at heart. So he does go to her for advice. So that is good news, that he knows he's going to be healed enough later on to come back and to stay positive. He's just looking at his options and deciding what he'd like to do with the people who do want to work with him, who've got his best interests at heart. So that is the way to do it. He's not trying to focus too much on what happened, although he is still healing from it. He's a lot better than what he was. And he will get better and better, certainly by the new year. You know, new year, new start, all that. So now I'm just going to do the main reading. and see what we can find out. So any further messages about the situation and the new romance? Any further messages that we are allowed to know? What are the further messages that we are allowed to know about this situation and about his relationship? About the relationship between Shin Hye-sun and Kim Yin-young. Messages we're allowed to know. Further messages, please. So let's see what we get about this situation. So the first card is the Nine of Swords. And there you can see a person is very upset there. And very upset and distressed. So this relates to his situation, the drama that was going on. So I do feel sorry for him because he did suffer a lot of bad press. He walked off a film set in the middle of filming a K-drama, and I think it was called Time, because he was suffering from anxiety and depression. He also had personal problems in his relationship with his previous girlfriend, and I feel like his anxiety skyrocketed at that time, so he abandoned the film halfway through because of his mental health problems. And I do feel that is a real reason, you know, that needs to be taken into account these days. If someone has severe anxiety, they need to take a break. But the press made a meal of this and made up a lot of stories about him, and it turned into a bit of a nightmare for him at the time. And that's what you can see is going on in the card. And there's all the crows there. It's all a nightmare. It was all a mess back then. So, but you know, he's changed to a new team now. So he's working with a different team because he feels that things just weren't working out for him at that particular time. He needed to have a change and go with a different team who he felt would be better for him. And the press were interfering a lot. And he feels they gave him a bad name and caused him much more stress. And he was under a lot of stress and suffering from a lot of anxiety anyway. And he was up at night worrying about this. He was very worried about his career and what was going to happen to it. And if that wasn't enough, his relationship was on the rocks. So I feel like his feelings at the time where he was really overwhelmed and he just couldn't handle filming anymore. Everything got too much for him. The relationship, the filming, his anxiety blew up out of control. So he needed this breakaway. And so anyway, that's in the past, and that is why he wants to keep his present relationship a secret. Because of all the drama that was caused about his private life, and he didn't want any of that, and some of it just wasn't true anyway. So the next card is the Ace of Wands. So this card is a positive card for him in his career, and he's going to be offered a new project in the future which he'll find challenging and fun. So it's all going to be looking up for him. And remember, he's over the worst. That's what happened at the time when he was filming and just after. He's, you know, a lot better now. He's getting on with things. He is healing. He's still got to heal some more, but he's very much healed to what he was. And, you know, he can thank her for that. You know, Shin Hye-sun, she's really helped him with that. So anyway, so back to this positive card here. So he will find this new project enjoyable. It's going to be fun. It's going to be challenging. He's going to really like it. I also feel he's healed a lot, and he isn't suffering from depression right now. So let's see what else we have in this reading. We have the Strength card, and we have the Two of Cups. So this is about their relationship. So there will be a strengthening of this relationship, because these two have been vulnerable and shared how they care about each other. And they've been strong enough to enter into this sort of new romantic relationship. And things are going from strength to strength. You know, as you can see in this card, and she is his strength, and this is, as you can see, this is a female here, and half of her is the lion, and I feel like she's his strength, and she strengthens him inside. He can get through anything he feels with her, and she has got him through this. And he's a lot better to what he was. He's still got some healing to do. That's why he's staying away. But she's got him through the worst. Let's put it like that. So, yeah. And this Two of Cups talks about the new romantic feelings they have about each other. But I do feel like she's more concerned about his healing. I mean, this is nice that they have feelings for each other and they've just started something here, but she wants to get him better first. She feels like that's better than going too fast in a romance because of what happened to him last time. She wants him to know this is right for him as well. And she's like, well, I'll be here. I'll be your strength. Even if this didn't work out, I'd be your friend who's there for you. But so far it is working out. But she is more interested in him getting back to the place that he was in before all the drama started. Because he has been very up and down in the past with this. And he does need someone like her
in his life, because people who suffer with anxiety and depression, they can't be with someone who's the same, because it's no good if two people get depressed together. She's the more stronger, upbeat one who can say, look, come on, it's not as bad as it looks, and get him through things. So that's what's happened, because left to his own devices, or if he was with someone who suffers with depression as well, it could make him worse. But luckily she doesn't, and she understands him. So I'm just going to get my Romance Angels oracles and see if there's any further messages about these two. So any more messages? Any more messages about these two? Any more messages that we are allowed to know about these two? Shin Hye Sun and JUNG HYUN. Hope I'm pronouncing their names right. Because I'm not Korean. I'm British. I live in the UK. I'm not always sure how to pronounce them, but I do my best. So, any further messages about these two? Tell us more about their romantic relationship. So we put them there. I think they'll just be in view there. So the first card we have is You Deserve Love. That looks like Cupid's arrow being fired there. So what I'm getting is he was starting to doubt himself after his last relationship broke up, and meeting her has been very good for his self-esteem and has boosted his confidence, and she's made him feel lovable again. So she's definitely made him feel more confident and better about himself, and make him feel that he does deserve love. So the next card is Romantic Feelings, and that couple are having a nice romantic peck, a little kiss there. So they do have these romantic feelings for each other, and there is a lot of romance in this relationship. Even though he is still trying to heal, they're managing to keep things romantic as well, although I feel his healing is coming first, and she's really putting that first. So the next card is True Love. So that just says it all, really. It's genuine feelings for each other. And I do think they have a special connection. And it is a strong partnership based on genuine feelings. So I feel in this relationship they complement each other and there is harmony and balance between them. So it's early days yet, as this is a new romance. And they see each other as often as they can because she's back acting in a K-drama. So they are fitting this in around her work schedules. I feel there's loving feelings, but friendship too, which at the moment to him is the most important thing, as this really helps to balance this relationship, because they can talk about anything and tell each other anything. And with the things that have happened to him in the past, he really values that friendship side of the relationship. I also feel he's with his family right now, who are giving him their full support. And when he was in his last acting role, he was actually playing a character with mental health issues, and he had a lot of those health issues in his real life at the time. So this made things very difficult for him. So anyway, back to his relationship with Jae-sun. I really hope it goes well for them. I know it's early days and a lot depends on his recovery, but he's doing really well. So hopefully they'll be able to find the time for just the romance once more healing has taken place. They do seem like they're meant to be together, and I feel like these two are much more compatible than him and his previous girlfriend, and he knows that now, and so does his previous girlfriend. They just weren't meant to be, and sometimes you have to be in romances like that to find out what you don't want, and then you go for what you do want. Otherwise, how do you know what you want? So, you know, people have to try out different relationships. It's all part of life. But I do feel these two are much more compatible with each other. So I hope it all works out. He is healing nicely, and I feel that that is going well. So, and I wish them both the very best for the future. So that's the end of the reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next reading. Bye for now.